Crypto Frog in the house. Free fall of Dfinity's internet computer. In inverted commas, crypto token. Welcome to another stream. Thumbs up the algorithm. If you're not subscribed, click subscribe. Disclaimer, no financial advice. And you can follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202, if you really want to. Just an update on, I added super stickers or some bullshit. So if you want to send one of those, you can do that in the chat. I'll look at the chat later. Let's do a quick price check. Woo is like 60 cents at the minute. And Bitcoin is at 33.2. And Ethereum's just under 1.9k. But what we're here to talk about today is Internet Computer ICP. As I put in the bit under the video, the most important, groundbreaking innovations / inventions of the modern era. 1. The computer. 2. The internet. Slam them both together. And what you get? Internet computer. So how can it fail? I mean, some dipperinos are for slurping. I do love that. But I would say ICP is most definitely not. Now, the memes are far and wide already about ICP. I've already made one stream about ICP, but it's such a disaster. I feel like it's rude not to continue making fun of it. I've heard it called insane coin plummeting, internet clown posse. I'm sure if you want to leave your own versions in the chat, that would be good. So we might be down, but at least, I hope anyway, we sidestepped internet computer. I mean, the name itself is somewhat of an IQ test. What this essentially is, it seems to me, is like the transfer of wealth from sub 80 IQ mongoloids to allegedly scamming venture capitalists with a thesaurus full of marketing slogans. So all-time high, in case you didn't know, $700 2 months ago. Current price under 31 bucks. So in case you didn't know, Dfinity Internet Computer was pretty much one of the most anticipated crypto projects for a long, long time. They made all these promises that they're going to scale, limitless scaling of the blockchain, whatever. It was years in the works, and they raised an absolute crap load in funding. Now, they were full of like massive promises, decentralizing the internet. But they said they were going to do it by like this massive distribution of nodes and data centers. However, it doesn't appear that's really the case. They have this thing called network nervous system, which is rather bizarre, NNS. And apparently it decides who can actually have a node or who can't have a node or a center, whatever they want to say. Now, it's widely considered, there's so many rumors swirling around in regards to ICP. But the rumors are that these NNSs are really managed by Dfinity Foundation. And they say they're all about decentralization, but the tokens are very much in the hands of very few people. As you can see, their website is just, it just hits you over the head with so many random bullshit things. It makes it almost like it brings down your IQ just looking at it. It's just like throw as many like tech words in there and, you know, see how many 55-year-old boomers you can rope in. And when you look at the team, they do like boasting about their team. 212 members, and they've all got fancy PhDs and computer scientists and all that after their names. So it's an attempt really to prove some sense of validity that they deserve this enormous market cap. But shortly after, the token became tradable in May of 2021. The token has, in that time, lost 95.7% of its value in the space of like less than 2 months. Current market cap, as of the time making this stream, is $4.13 billion. Fully diluted valuation, a staggering $14.38 billion. If we compare that to, say, like Uniswap or something. Uniswap has a market cap of 8.6. Now, it was actually for a while, when it first came out and was like $700 for like five minutes. It was the top-ranked DeFi, in inverted commas, protocol, but has since dropped below Uniswap, Solana and Chainlink, and is plunging by the day. It's now just sitting above Shiba. So it has everyone asking, like, what's behind this legendary cratering? Now, some users allege, well, many users allege, quite frankly, that the team and insiders have just been consistently dumping the token. Now, there is, if you can believe it, there is a Reddit called ICP Trader. There's quite a lot of cope happening on the page. But I pulled up a screenshot here. Someone alleging that the Dfinity Foundation locked everyone else's tokens and then dumped 20 million ICP since launch, assuming an average price of $300, quite possibly a low estimate. That's $6 billion, quite the payday. And then they proved some, they linked something, and there's everyone's favourite person, Dominic Williams. The genius behind this thing. There was one person who wrote like this real detailed analysis and laid out what they said was this research on that the team had been selling tokens at launch and had actually been sending their tokens to exchanges to dump onto the market. And it seems that way, that they essentially, some people are also alleging that they actually turned off vesting schedules and shit on some seed and some private sales and changed. Some people got airdrops or something like that, and instead of them being able to do what they want with them, those were actually stuck investing. So if that's the case, I mean, it's just unbelievably scammy. This one Reddit user goes on to say that the team didn't strictly vest a lot of them, and that's why the price has been tanking, and everyone else's tokens are locked because of the vesting. Now, this guy... This was the thing he pointed out to, that he said that they've sold 90 million tokens since Genesis. And this is his what he says is the proof. So it seems like they fucked over a lot of people and just went full Borg, just like, fuck it, we're gonna fucking scam. I mean, to be quite frank with you, you've got to be quite impressed at the sheer brass balls on these people. I mean, they had it all lined up. They had the tokenomics set for them. Instant listing on all the world's biggest centralized exchanges. First off being Coinbase, quickly followed by Binance. So the rumor is that essentially the inner circle made off like bandits, leaving everyone else to cry into their cornflakes. Now, it does appear that the top Dfinity internet computer accounts have significantly cut their holdings, which is supposedly actually impossible for the seed round buyers, because under the terms of their seed buying, as you can see here, they're supposed to have this vesting period and shouldn't have become tradable yet. I'm led to believe that Internet Computer Dfinity have yet to refute the allegations that have been laid against them. But the seed round was about like 25%, 26% of the total supply, and they bought it for 4 cents each, 3 cents each, something ridiculous. And even the people that are vesting gradually As soon as, I think like once a month or something, they're able to dump a portion of their holdings, which if you bought at 3 or 4 cents and the price is still $30, why the fuck wouldn't you? Because it is in like terminal decline. This is from Binance. When it got listed on Binance, it was... Yeah, I think someone actually paid $2,800 for one ICP. Ouch. It went down to like under $30, but now is for some reason above $30 again. But some people are kind of dealing with it by sucking on the hopium pipe. This guy, Isaac Valadez, he's holding on. Why ICP will be worth more than Bitcoin within 5 years? No, I'm not crazy. I think you kind of are, bro. He says he's not crazy, but then he says, I paid an average price of $115 for the ICP in my portfolio. I initially bought above $300 and have consistently added to my position as the price has dropped. It might be PSYOPs though. Could be an insider. But he goes on to try and talk himself into why he isn't getting wrecked. What I think the problem is that besides the alleged dumping by insiders, there was so much hype and crazy, ridiculous valuation was slapped on it. Marketing, lots of paid marketing, and lots of exit liquidity provided by Coinbase and other big exchanges almost immediately upon launch. So these massive exchange listings would have certainly helped the team dump a large part of their holdings, allowing them to make out at the expense of unsuspecting boomers. As far as I can tell, there is no real need for internet computer in crypto. I mean, they had the full reign of like the mainstream media. Everyone was desperate to have a bit of Dominic Williams. There is a bit of copium going on. This is a video I found of this dude here. Let's take a listen. Now, the title of this video is called I'm Out of ICP Crypto Warning Before You Buy.
What is up, everybody? Oh, never what I thought I'd wake up.
Oh my god, I just realized something. The name of his channel is ICP News. And he made a video called I'm Out of ICP Crypto. Oh my god.
Up today and be making this video.
I'm out.
So I said from the very beginning of this channel that if I was still learning, I still had a lot to learn, and if I ever learned anything negative or just anything in general that I didn't like about ICP, that I would share it.
I think he really needs to change the name of his YouTube channel.
Would not hold back, and that's exactly what I'm doing. From today going forward, I have stopped my investment into ICP.
I kind of feel quite bad for him though, because we don't know his financial situation, and he could have been like severely wrecked by this disgrace of a project. So I feel quite bad for him, especially that he went out of his way to create a YouTube channel called ICP News. And then he has to come out. This video was uploaded on the 26th of June, 2021. It's kind of sad, really. And then this is Dominic Williams. Apparently he's the chief scientist of ICP, Internet Computer. Now, he is one of the weirdest looking and sounding blokes I've ever seen.
Hello everybody, I'm Dominic Williams, fan.
I wonder where he is now. And he just kind of waltzed in, the soft focus. Like, look at, he doesn't seem like even human.
Hello everybody.
It's like they had him on a pulley system, and they dragged, and below the waist is actually just wires and shit. And he's just a computer. Or he could actually just be a computer generated thing. But more likely he's just an android.
I'm Dominic Williams, founder and chief scientist of the Dfinity Foundation.
He speaks like he's got plums in his mouth.
Thank you, World Blockchain Conference, for inviting me to talk, and thank you, everyone.
He sounds like he should be in I don't know, what's like 4 Weddings and a Funeral, or like Notting Hill. He'd be like Hugh Grant's brother. Hugh Grant's brother, who had been living in America for like 15 years and had developed this incredibly weird accent.
For joining, I'm excited to be here.
Oh my God.
Today we stand on the cusp of a Web3 revolution.
Bro, seriously. I mean, what the hell? That takes some fucking nerve. This is Charles Hodgkinson of Cardano. And someone asked him what he thinks about Dfinity and Dominic Williams. So let's listen to this.
What are your thoughts about Dfinity and Dominic Williams? Yeah, I called Dominic way back in the day. We used to talk on...
So apparently they have talked before. So that suggests Dominic Williams might actually be a real person.
Skype years ago.
They only spoke on Skype though. So they could have wheeled in the half silicon android that pretends to be Dominic Williams in.
And he raised a bunch of money for Dfinity, and then they decided they were going to be a Haskell science shop, and so they started hiring Haskell developers, and they started hiring scientists.
Haskell, by the way, is like the language used by Cardano.
What
Programming
really pisses
language.
me off about Dfinity is they've been trying to poach some of my people.
They've been trying to poach his people.
And so they're on my shit list forever.
Wow. Don't get on Charles's bad side, otherwise you'll be on his shit list forever. He holds grudges.
If you try to actually poach my scientists or engineers, we're not on good.
But why, if all it is like a cash grab, why are they trying to poach his scientists and engineers?
terms. So
probably just for name value.
I'm sorry, Dom. I'm going to now try to poach your people, and that's...
That is very bearish for Cardano. Charles, I don't know, bro, but probably shouldn't hire ICP people.
just the way it is.
Now, this was back in March, so he may very well have had a change of heart and is probably laughing a lot inside, and has no longer wants to hire anyone from ICP.
My people don't leave usually because they like working at the company. We do interesting work, but it's a discourtesy to attempt to do these things. And I have no idea why you do that. You're out there in California, living the Valley Dream. You raised $150 million.
$150 million. and he's living the dream in California.
This presents unprecedented opportunities for developers, enterprises, entrepreneurs, and investors. And I'm going to explain to you.
But anyway, going back to, oh God, dreadful. But they keep claiming that their project is all like open source and shit and makes DeFi uncensorable. But they can't even handle like posts in their Telegram. They can't even handle posts on their Reddit. They try and block you, apparently. On Telegram, they turn it to read only because people were like slamming them so hard. I wouldn't actually be surprised if all the people who got absolutely ragged by this all got together, banded together, and launched some kind of class action lawsuit for their alleged behavior. Mind you, if the allegations are correct, you would imagine that Dominic Williams and his posse would be able to afford the best lawyers in the world. So it might be a bit of an uphill battle. Anyway, let's put some ambience back on. Shit, tunage. So yeah, executed to perfection. Big FOMO. Lots of absolutely droning seminars on YouTube. If you haven't seen Dfinity's YouTube channel, just for the cringe, I suggest you go and watch some of those seminars. They are absolutely dreadful. It was all over crypto Twitter for a while. I believe some big crypto YouTubers were like bigging it up and shit. And there is a rumor that BitBoy got fucked over. I don't know. I shouldn't laugh because, I mean, most people, apart from people shorting ICP on FTX, have been getting a bit fucked over in recent days and weeks. But at least we can say we didn't buy ICP at $700. I'd love to know your theories about how they got listed on all the exchanges so quickly too. That's almost unheard of for just a project just to pop out like that and be instantly put on Coinbase. I think there is some theory that one of the biggest investors in Dfinity, aka Internet Computer, was one of the companies that owns Coinbase, or at least an investor, a substantial investor in Coinbase. But then maybe Binance just thought they had to list it because Coinbase had listed it. Let's see what exchanges it's listed on. You would think that the people at Binance and the people at Coinbase must have had conversations about what to do with this. Because the more that people peel back the onion on ICP, Internet Computer, the amount of bad PR that's going to mount up and mount up and mount up as this goes to $25, $20, $15, $10, $5, $2, $1, 50 cents is just going to be unbelievable. And where the fuck are the SEC if all this is true? If this was another part of the investment world, this would be an enormous fucking story. Enormous. Like, this could be if you were an investigative journalist. A huge scoop if you could really delve deep and get to the bottom of what the fuck was going on with this thing. However, I believe that eventually we will know the full story. It's going to reach a point when it is like $1 or something like that. Just my opinion. There has to be investigations launched into it. Anyway, let's have a look at the chat. This is Dominic Williams. The Internet Computer. Such a shit name, Jesus. Creates the final platform for humanity to build upon. Should really be the Internet Computer creates the final platform for boomers to get wrecked upon. Ha ha. See, I'll be in St. Bartholomew's sipping on a mojito. Thanks, boomers. Signed, Dominic Williams. Alright, let's have a look at the chat arena. By the way, if you're tuning in, thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Right, let's have a look at the chat. Shit. Brian Medina says, I want to short this thing down only. Yeah, I think shorting it might be the plan, but I don't give financial advice. Maniac Mind Trick, I might buy some ICP when it hits $5 US. I'm not buying ever. DH says, my mate got the airdrop 119 ICP coins, said on the ICP Telegram channel a bunch of other airdrop people literally thought they would become millionaires from the airdrop comedy gold. Oh my god. I can't pump. Oh, that's a good one. ICP, I can't pump. Internet Crap Project. Excellent, White Mango. I like that Scientologist clip I saw on Twitter. Yeah, that was crazy. There was... I think I talked about it in my first stream or one of my streams where there was like this kind of cute Asian woman and this black dude, and they were both from ICP, and it was just like the cringiest shit. We all suck the hopium pipe, mate. Yeah, definitely. They're featured on the World Economic Forum crypto platform. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. You'll buy Internet Computer for $700 and hold it to 0 and you'll be happy. Donaldo Almand. Charles is a powerful memster and brilliant, sneaky as fuck. He pays off influencers all the time. Bames John says ICP has strong support at 0. Yeah, I might buy me some ICP at 0 too. Or 1 sat. Dan the XRP man says exactly what I said. Where is the SEC protecting investors? That's right, they're nowhere. If this happened anywhere else but crypto, this would be an enormous fucking story. Oh, I got these little boxes. That must be the thing. These stickers or whatever. Maniac Mind Trick, with the right connections, everything is possible. John Doe, my theory is they paid. Binance still charges for listings. Yeah, that might be the case. That's probably the case. I mean, it'd be worth the money if you needed that little bit more exit liquidity. Bames John, my theory is that ICP is going to crash to sub-zero. Might happen, considering the amount of people shorting it. The SEC is... Dan the XRP man, the SEC is too busy screwing over Ripple right now and the holders of XRP after 8 years of XRP trading. What a joke. SEC is corrupt as shit. Why do I want I don't want the SEC in crypto. But at some point, someone has to get to the bottom of this. Or where... I know journalism is essentially dead now. But where are the roving reporters banging on? Dfinity have an address. Pretty sure. I'm sure you could track down their... they must have a PO box somewhere. No, they have a foundation. Just go to Zurich, fly to Zurich, Switzerland, track down their thing. Or go to any one of their 3 research centres. And demand answers. But I feel bad for the folks who bought in at... this guy here, I lost faith. I lost faith in being long ICP. I'm going to sell when it gets to $100 in a week or so and buy other cryptos. Oh my god. People really buy a coin that dropped from $750 to $32? Honest question, come on. This is not a dip anymore. This is a rug. Dom celebrating his first billion. Oh, he does have human legs. I'm rich and you're not. Dominic W. He looks like a very short dude. What is he sitting on there? Like a mini helicopter? ICP. Oh, that's a good one too. ICP. Releases coin in the top 10. Early investors and developers sell to tank price. Fucking Coinbase. Oh, incredibly catastrophic poop coin. Classic. Internet Computer just set a new all-time low of under $30, down over 96% in under 2 months. How it went. Look at this new coin on Bloomberg. I'm going to buy it right now, full price. Classic. So the Reddit is just a mix of people coping and a lot more trolls taking the piss. Jake Williams says, was ICP a rug? Well, firstly, I don't know why you're using past tense. ICP is still the 25th biggest market cap in the world, remarkably. But it seems to be the case. It's not going to rug, but there's obviously, well, it seems to be allegedly a lot of insider selling at huge profits, just dumping on retail, who keep buying it even though it's like gone from $700 to $30. Dane Mutt says there are all fake people too. I have heard that said. But he's a scientist. Dominic lives in Zurich too. I highly doubt it. Bames John says the company is a shell, the people are all fake, and the creator is a deep fake. Now we're going down the rabbit hole. This is the kind of conversation I like having. Infinite coin plunge. Classic Jake Williams. All for that. All for the comedy. All for the comedy. Now, this is some copium. ETH went from $1,500 to 80 in the last bear market. That is some copium. Locking your tokens away for 8 years will feel like 1 minute and 9 seconds on Miller's planet. When you buy ICP at the top, this little maneuver is going to cost us 51 years. December 2021 ICP price prediction. 1/10 of 1 cent. 1/100th of 1 cent. 1/10,000th of 1 cent. Genius. I bought it $175. Been locked up in the NNS. Can you please calm me down? Oh man, that's brutal. That is brutal. But yeah, you can short this at FTX, I believe, if you want to do that. But I don't give financial advice, isn't it? When dope extreme. I think I might do one of those soon. Internet copium poke in the eye. Very good, Brad. Bames John said, not gonna lie, I threw like $100 at ICP back in May, but I don't give a fuck. The absolute state of the cope and hope is hilarious, so I can't even be mad. Yeah, he does kind of look fake, but it's very, very suspicious. I agree, an investigation is definitely needed. Surely some journalist worth their salt would take a look into this. If a company got listed on the NASDAQ or the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones and dumped 96% in 2 months, there would be a massive investigation. Oi, oi, look out. It's up 0.8% in the last 1 hour. Holy shit. Gas is 4 gwei at the minute. Very, very suspicious. Alright, gang. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back again soon. Say a prayer if you're religious for ICP bag holders. Thumbs up for the algorithm. Share this stream far and wide with all your socials. And get all your buddies to sub the fuck up. And disclaimer, no financial advice. Although, probably, if I were to give advice, I would say definitely don't buy ICP. Like ever. Maybe if it's 1 sat. If it's 1 sat, what's the worst that can happen? Anyway, gang, until next time, peace out. Careful of the Qf. Mask up. Delta variant. Ooh, spooky. Internet. Conpoo. Very good, Dale. Maniac mind trick. I'm putting 90% of my USDT into ICP. Internet computer. Lockdown, 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 lockdown. Spooky. Klaus Schwab. World Economic Forum. Davos. Bilderberg. You learn nothing and be happy. Do 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 do. Internet, see you money later. Alpha, Bravo, Delta. What's next? Exciting. Alright guys, peace out.